Hello, my beautiful people. It's so good to see you again. Welcome back to my channel on this beautiful Sunday morning. It's been a while, but I try my best to get you some content that's interesting. So today, actually, I've been showing you guys how to put on makeup, how to, stay in shape, different exercises. So today I'm going to show you what I eat to stay in shape as well. Probably you're not going to see me, but that's not the point. You are going to see what I eat for breakfast when I have time. Again, this is not every day, but when I have time, I kind of like to eat healthy. And a good healthy breakfast is a good start in the morning. And what I have here, I have my peppers. So I have my green pepper, yellow or orange, and red. So I'm gonna put just a little bit. And what I'm gonna make an omelette. Put this back. So I love a good omelette in the morning. So I'm making a nice breakfast for my family. And I'm gonna wash these. I had also washed the onion before I cut it. So it's always to wash these before you actually cut them. Pichu. Okay. So I'm gonna wash those. Okay. So, okay. I'm gonna cut these. So with an omelet, I like to cut my peppers a little bit smaller because my daughter also, I'm gonna give my daughter some, and as you know, kids, especially toddlers, they don't like anything to see anything that's related to a vegetable in their food. So I like to cut them really small so she doesn't notice that it's in the eggs. Okay, cut small. Okay, I'm not a professional chef. I always like to put that out there because I don't want the internet people coming after me talking about like, oh, what is she doing? She's doing it all wrong. This is for me, okay? So cut this nicely. And while I'm doing this, I have my skillet. So I got this on the stove. Genesis. Okay, I got that on the stove. I'll cut this one too. And okay, don't mind my daughter. She's in the background. Hyping me up. She's always my hype man. My cheerleader, right? Yeah. She's always cheering me up. Okay. Alright. So I'm a slow cutter. Again, I'm not a professional. Probably wondering like how many times is she gonna say that? Trust me, these days, especially if you plan on posting anything on the internet, you have to make sure that you are being authentic, because otherwise people are gonna come after you and be like, what is she doing? Why is she claiming to know how to cook? I'm not claiming anything. Alright. Okay. Alright. So I got my veggies all cut up. It's nice. Now I like to use olive oil. Right? Olive oil. And this one, it's extra virgin olive oil. I cook everything with it. Olive oil, nothing else. Stick to what you know. And the healthier choice, by the way. Okay, so I'll put a little bit. Okay, so here we are, just so I don't burn everything to oblivion. I've turned the to medium. I don't know if you can see that. It's on medium. Okay, all right. Here we go. And I've already put in the actually let me add in a little bit more. I don't use much, just a little bit. I had already put it in there. So I'm gonna put in the onions. If you're doing this at home, you want to make sure the onions are nice and brown, a little bit brown. And when they're a little bit brown, they have more flavor. They add more flavor. More flavor. Okay. And so what I'm gonna have with these, the omelette, sorry, we're gonna have hash brown, which is in the oven right now, and we're gonna have some plantains on the side. I love plantains. So if you're on a diet, this might not be for you. I can afford to eat basically what I want because I exercise, I work out. But even if you don't, I notice if I eat, I can't eat whatever I want if I don't exercise, because everything, especially there's a certain age that you get to where your metabolism slows down and you're not, everything you eat kind of sits in your stomach and it accumulates fat. So my onions are a little bit brown now. I'm gonna add in my peppers. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's pretty. That's very pretty. That is very pretty. There, guys, I have to put something in the fridge. Okay, so you mixed it up. Again, make sure that it's on low heat. You don't want it to be too hot. You don't want the heat to be too high, because then it's just gonna burn. Right here is where I decide I put in salt. How much salt can you put in? Again, I'm not my measuring skills. Okay, so me, because I do it so often, I would just go like, and I know that's enough, right? That's probably like 3 pinches of salt, right? And you can always add in more. It's better to put in less than more, because in the end, if the salt is not enough, you can always add in more. Yeah. So, there we go. And what I like to add in, actually, I like to add in some garlic powder. Usually I would prefer to use garlic, fresh garlic, but I don't have it. So what I'm gonna put in is garlic powder. So I got my, I don't know if you can see that. I got my garlic powder. Again, just like 3 pinches. You also have to remember that certain garlic powders contain salt, so make sure not to put in too much. And a little bit of black pepper. This is not black pepper. Let me get some black pepper. So I like a little bit of spice in my eggs. Some people don't. Some people cannot tolerate spice, but I don't know. I cannot eat bland food. I have to make sure that my food has spice, a little bit of spice. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Next, you're probably wondering what's this. Okay, so these are canned tomatoes. I prefer canned tomatoes because, as you can see, let me bring the see, canned tomatoes. They come in a can, and I open them up, put them in a container, and put them in the fridge. And the reason why I like canned tomatoes, they don't have the skin on it, and they're well preserved. And they add more flavor than just regular tomatoes, regular fresh tomatoes. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add in 2. So I'm gonna add in 1, 2. That's enough. It's not gonna be too soggy. And I'm just gonna use the spatula to break that, right? I'm just gonna use the spatula to break it up. Yep, just like that. You don't want to put in too much tomatoes or too many tomatoes. Okay, now I can't speak. You don't want to put in too many tomatoes, because then you end up with a sauce and the eggs are going to be too soggy. You don't want that, right? You just want a nice, So with an omelette, you can put in whatever you want. You can put in mushrooms, you can put in spinach, you can put in whatever you want in your eggs. This is more, what time is it now? It's what, almost, it's close to noon. It must be around 10 something. So this is more like a brunch, truly. Because after we eat this, we're not gonna have any lunch. It's more like a brunch. It's a lot heavier, and you'll see. Okay. See how the veggies are nice. And okay, so let that sit on there for a bit. I'm gonna put in a little bit more heat so it can cook. And while we wait for that to cook evenly, I'm gonna get the eggs. I'm gonna get the eggs. So we get the eggs here. We have a nice white bowl. Nice white bowl here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wash my hands again. Gotta make sure you wash your hands, wipe your hands in between cooking, because you don't want any germs, basically. Okay, so this is what I have. And how many eggs am I gonna use? So there's 3 of us. I'm probably gonna use 5 eggs. What I'm gonna do, put it in there. In there. Oops. That's 4. I'm gonna add in 1 more. Again, I clean when I cook constantly, so I'll throw that away so I can create more space. So I'm gonna wash my hands again. Okay, so I got that done. Wipe that off. Guys, if you cook in a clean kitchen, everything away, trust me, your food is gonna taste better. Okay, so what I'm doing, whisk. If you don't have a whisk, you can use a fork. Use a fork. Nicely whisked. And guess what am I gonna do with the vegetables? I'm gonna put this away too. In the fridge. Okay. So guys, want you to see this. This is, you see that? You see? There. You see the vegetables? Okay. Actually, before I do that, make sure that I put okay. So I'm gonna put the vegetables in the eggs. The cooked vegetables go in the eggs. Okay? Okay. And I'm gonna mix it up. Mix it up again. Okay, let me lift this up so you can see. See? Now we're ready to cook the omelet. Okay, so you don't have to wash the pan after you cook the vegetables because you're still gonna cook the eggs in there anyway. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add in a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna put in, okay, so if you guys wanna know how much I'm actually using, what I'm gonna do, you see that little cover? I'm just gonna pour that's how much I'm using. That's it. That's all. Okay? And I'm gonna get the heat a little bit up to medium. So there's my heat. So it was, initially it was here on 4. I turned it to 6 so the skillet can heat up. And once it's heated up, I can always turn down the heat too. So just move the oil around to make sure that the egg doesn't stick at the bottom of the pan. Just gonna use this spoon to scoop the egg, and put it in, scoop the egg and put it in the skillet. There you go. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna come and show you in a minute. Look at that. Oh, you can see that already. See? See, let it cook at the bottom first. Alright, looks beautiful, doesn't it? Delicious. I like my eggs well done. I do not like runny eggs. I do not like medium cooked eggs. I do not. My eggs have to be well done, because if I see anything running, that's it. I can't even vomit. So have to make sure that it's cooked. Flip it over. Okay. Okay, so it's a bit too hot, so I'm gonna turn the heat down and turn it over. Turn it over. I'm gonna get a plate. Make sure your plate is nice and clean. If you're not sure if your plate is clean, your plate should be clean first of all, but sometimes we let plates sit in the cupboard and we don't use them that often. So it's always nice to rinse it off before you put food on it. Okay, so I just rinsed the plate off, so I'm gonna dry it with a paper towel. I go through paper towel, you wouldn't even believe, because I feel like it's the cleanest thing. So wipe the plate with a nice paper towel. Put the plate there. Okay, so my egg, ooh, that kind of burned a bit. Okay. So for me to make sure that it's well done, I have to kind of squeeze it a little bit to make sure that all the juices are I mean, all the raw egg is like cooked underneath. Whenever you push, you can see it running out. Yeah, no, that doesn't work for me. Okay. Okay, so see? So that's one down. I put that on the plate. Okay, put some of the veggies. So, guys, as you can see, there's still somewhat of a little bit of olive oil on the skillet. So there's no need to put on too much. So what I'm gonna do is just a little dab to just make sure that the eggs don't stick to the frying pan. Right? Okay. All right. This is a very heavy frying pan, so it heats up. It keeps the heat. What am I saying? Okay, here we go. Second batch. I just want to make it. There we are. There we are. Okay, my daughter is laughing. I don't know what she's laughing about. Okay. Okay, so again, like I mentioned before, my skillet or my frying pan is already heated. It doesn't take too much to get the egg cooked. It's Sunday. I hope everyone is doing well. If you went to church, I hope you prayed for all of us who haven't been able to go. And another thing I wanted to talk to you about. Okay, so when I initially started my YouTube channel, it was to promote my business. Yes, my business is around and it's going well. But then I realized that I could share so much more with you people. That did not come out right, you people. I mean, everyone on this platform, I felt like there was so much I could offer. And I'm not tooting my own horn, but I am versely talented in various things. So I thought I'd share. It's not just about skincare, but I believe that beauty is skin deep. So it comes, it's not just the outside that you have to look after. You also have to look after your insides. So it's not about what you wear or what kind of creams you put on your skin. It's not just about that. It's also about what are you doing to take care of yourself as a whole, right? What are you eating? Have you ever heard of that saying that you are what you eat? They're not lying. Definitely, some people, you are what you eat. If you don't eat well, it's gonna affect you from the inside out. So you have to eat well, take care of your body on the inside, and then take care of your body on the outside. So what you eat, and trust me, when you go to work out, when you go to exercise, it also depends on how you feel inside. Because sometimes, especially when I haven't worked out for a long time, when I haven't exercised for a very long time, I'll go to the gym and I could just be walking on a treadmill, and honestly, my breath, I can barely breathe. I am huffing and puffing. I cannot move. My legs feel like I'm lifting a ton of weights when I'm not. I'm just walking. And I just feel sluggish and tired. and I don't even feel like working out. And that is because sometimes I don't eat as healthy as I should be eating. Sometimes I'll slack off, and that's fine. We're humans, right? We are not perfect, and that's fine. But you have to, every now and then, be like, okay, you know what? I gotta get back to that healthy train. I have to get back. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about you, it's about everyone around you. Your health, as much as you might want to believe it or not, it doesn't only just affect you, but it also affects the people you love, the people around you, your family. If you're sick, who's going to take care of you? Your family. It could be like it's none of anybody's business how I look or whatever. But at the end of the day, it is everybody's business, because if you're sick and you're not doing well, your family is gonna have to stop whatever it is they're doing to take care of you. Come to the hospital. Call in sick because they have to look after you. So at the end of the day, you have to look at the bigger picture. It's not just you, it's everyone around you. You're not just looking after yourself, you're looking after yourself and the people around you, your family, your kids, your husband, your parents. Okay? It's not easy. I know, it's easier said than done, but this is why I'm here. If I can motivate even one person on YouTube to be like, you know what, if this woman I'm watching on YouTube can do it, so can I. Inspiration. I'm here because I've been inspired by so many people, and you just have to pay it forward. And so let me inspire you in some way. If I can inspire, like I said, if I can inspire even one person, that is fantastic. Okay, so here is my omelet. This is the last one. So I've done quite a few, right? Because like I said, there's a few of us. This is not just my breakfast, it's breakfast for the whole family. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So that's my omelets, a whole bunch, are done. Okay, here you have it, my friends. So we have here the omelet I just made, a banana on the side, and on the plate we have the omelet, we have some plantains, we have a hash brown, which is basically a potato in a different shape, and we have some avocado and some orange juice. And don't forget your water. Water is very important. Okay, and that's my breakfast. Enjoy. Again, guys, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends, and also don't forget to comment. Let me know what you think. Again, if you comment, then you can give me ideas of what you like to see more. If you prefer to see makeup routines or more makeup routines or fashion or anything like that, let me know. Then I'll make another video. If you want to see more cooking, let me know. Okay, but leave a comment. Otherwise, happy Sunday. See you again.